Hi, and welcome to the more 5-minute St. Louis real estate market update for November 2014. If you'll give me about 5 minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis real estate market. Let's jump right in with a quick overview of the entire St. Louis MSA, our market profile for the current week. I'm going to go over just a few of the stats here. The median price for the overall MSA is $181,486. Most expensive listing on the market currently is $8.7 million. The median asking price per square foot, $101 per foot. Average days on market, 151 days, about 5 months. Total inventory of homes for sale, 13,782, again, throughout the metro area. I'm going to jump down toward the bottom there. You'll see actually going all the way down to the bottom, the market action index is at 29. 30 is a balanced market. Below that's a buyer's market, so just barely in buyer's market territory for the whole MSA. And then when you go above that, you'll see absorbed this week were 1,161 listings. They were absorbed, left the market. Only 665 new came on the market. So again, the trend is a lower inventory. Now for the next few slides here, we're going to talk about the core market, the core St. Louis market on the Missouri side, which is St. Louis County, St. Louis City, St. Charles County, Franklin County, and Jefferson County. First chart here shows our market action index. Again, a quick snapshot as to whether an individual market is a buyer's market or a seller's market. You can see here the top three lines, the black line which represents St. Louis County, the green line representing St. Charles County, and the orange line representing the city of St. Louis. All of them are above the 30 mark, so all three of those counties are in seller's market territory, while the yellow line and the blue line representing Jefferson County and Franklin County respectively are in the buyer's market territory. And you can see the trend for pretty much all of them is downward, with the exception of the city of St. Louis. It's trending upward a little bit. Some of this could be seasonal, but we'll see what happens here. Now the price per square foot, looking back at the past year, again for the same 5 counties, you can see the highest price per foot can be found in St. Charles County, just barely up there, that green line on top, followed by St. Louis County. Now you can see the difference between the two. St. Louis County had a seasonal dip during the winter, which you would expect, while St. Charles County really did not. And then Franklin County, Jefferson County, and then finally the city of St. Louis at the bottom there. Most of them are fairly flat at this point in terms of what's going on with pricing. St. Louis City definitely is trending downward a little bit. We'll see where that goes in the coming months. Now for our sellers markets. So based upon this market action index, where are the sellers markets? And while the sellers markets are cooling off, because you can see the highest number here is a 40, and it does go up to a 60. So an on fire seller's market would be a 60. So a 40 is still a seller's market, but it is cooling off a little bit. Valley Park has made its way back up to the top as the #1 seller's market. Baldwin, Des Peres, St. Charles, and the 63106 area of St. Louis follows Brentwood, Grover, and so forth. Here's our top 15 list. At the other end of the spectrum would be our top buyers markets. And you can see there the coldest buyer's market is a 20, which again, it could be much colder. 30 is balanced, so 20 is down quite a bit. However, it goes down as low as a 0. So at the top of our list is St. Albans. St. Albans has been hanging around the top of the list for a while. Gray Summit, House Springs, New Haven, Labadie. For quite a while now, we've seen a lot of outlying areas up there in our buyer's market territory. Now our 5-county MLS stats. So this is some data pulled from the multiple listing service. And we can see here on this chart, it shows all the various data shown year-to-date for this year versus the same year-to-date period for the prior 4 years. And you can see when we jump over to the orange, the pending sales. Pending home sales are still running a little bit behind last year, but we are ahead of where we were this time in 2012. Same thing with closed sales, the dark blue down here. If we go over here to the kind of salmon color, though, you can see where average sold price has jumped up quite a bit. So while sales are off a little bit, the prices are going up. Here's a breakdown of a little more detail behind the charts. You can always come back and visit this. I'm not going to go through all of this, but you can see when we look at through October and we compare 2014 to a year ago, pretty much all red down here with the exception of a stat down at the bottom that just shows the number of available listings versus closed. Year-to-date stats versus year-to-date a year ago, all red in the last 12-month period. So a lot of things lagging behind. This is our 10-year price trend look for the 5 counties. The blue line on top represents the median list price over a 10-year period. The green line, the median sales price over a 10-year period. You can see the fluctuations overall. It's up 5.7% for the 10-year period. And when you zoom in to just 3 counties, to the main ones, St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and St. Charles County, prices have been up. They've risen about 9.3% over the last 10 years. So dipped, lost value, and have come back, and now overall for that 10-year period up 9%. Okay, don't forget, when you're searching for homes for sale, check St. Louis's best home search site out, stlouisrealestatesearch.com. That's stlouisrealestatesearch.com. And don't forget, anytime you have questions, you want more info, like to drill this down, or anything we can do for you, give us a call at 314-414-6000 or visit stlre.com. If you want to find out your home's value, or any home for that matter, online in under a minute, visit stlouishouseprices.com. That's stlouishouseprices.com. Also, St. Louis's favorite open house site. Find out everything that's open this weekend. stlouisopenhouses.com. stlouisopenhouses.com. Some legal disclaimer stuff. You can always read that later. And remember, get your own agent. Check out why you don't want to buy from the listing agent. Go to don'tbuyfromthelistingagent.com. Don'tbuyfromthelistingagent.com. We can help you. We're here to represent you. Questions, whatever, give us a call, 314-414-6000 or stlre.com. Visit us at stlre.com. Thank you, and until next month, God bless you.